That has been making a lot of headlines and grabbing controversy as well, because there are allegations of enumeration forms being filed at mosques and community halls and even booth-level officers' homes. But there is also a fresh controversy now, as Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar's government has announced a permanent residence certificate for the residents of Karnataka. Now, the state's revenue department has issued guidelines for this application, which can be made online and through the Seva Sindhu portal or offline at designated citizen service centers. However, the Union Minister of State, Shobha Karandlaje, has now raised serious flags over this issue. And as far as when it comes to the BJP and the Congress seems to be sparring over the permanent residence certificates amid the SIR. The questions that are now being raised, especially when it comes to the government order empowering revenue officials to issue PRCs during the SIR exercise. And the BJP Akshara has been arguing that the citizenship matters are being scrutinized only by the union government, and state government will not have any role to play in it.
Well, yes, that's the argument coming in from the Union Minister of State, Shobha Karandlaje. She has flagged it, stating it's unconstitutional, and matters pertaining to citizenship come under the central authorities and central agencies, and the state government cannot take any such decision on that. But at the very same time, the Congress, which has issued this notification on June 30th, has stated that the fact that an SR is going to take place, and many individuals need to ensure that they need to retain their voting rights. Hence, this particular notification has been released. And yes, the BJP has requested the Home Minister Amit Shah to ensure that the particular process of issuance of this permanent residential certificate must be halted immediately, and the centre should ensure that the verification process pertaining to citizenship or the permanent residency should be taken up by them. So the demand coming in from the BJP is that this notification should be halted, and the issuance of this permanent residential certificate must be stopped immediately. So the response of the government regarding to this is stating that they are doing it under the constitutional process. They're stating that government has the right, and also they can issue the permanent residential certificate. So that's the response that has come in from the Karnataka Home Minister Priyank Kharge, who spoke about this issue, and it has to be seen what decision will be taken by Amit Shah, as a letter has been addressed to him by Shobha Karandlaje.
Please just stay on with us, Akshara, because we'll get both points of view here. What the government has been saying, what the BJP and what the Karnataka state government has been responding. Because this decision seems to have not been in a way objected by Shobha Karandlaje, who has also written to the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, urging the centre to examine the constitutional validity of this notification and keeping the policy on hold until a citizenship verification process is completed. BJP has further accused the Congress of using certificates to benefit illegal immigrants and to expand its vote bank, while the Congress, however, has countered the BJP, saying that it is using the special intensive revision of the electoral rolls to disenfranchise genuine Indian citizens.
SR में पूरा का पूरा इलीगल एनुमरेशन फॉर्म दे रहे हैं, मस्जिद में बैठ के, मदरसा में बैठ के, स्कूल में बैठ के बच्चे उसको फिलअप कर रहे हैं। ऐसे हम कंप्लेंट दिया था। उसके बीच में एक राज्य सरकार परमानेंट रेसिडेंसी कार्ड सर्टिफिकेट देने का एक ऑफिशियली ऑर्डर निकाला। उद्देश्य एक ही है, कर्नाटका में लाखों लोग वेस्ट बंगाल से, बिहार से किसको भगाया, वो कर्नाटका आया। बहुत सारे जगह में मैं खुद गई, उसको देखी, वो किधर से आए उसका पता किया। अभी वही लोगों को परमानेंट रेसिडेंसी सर्टिफिकेट ये सरकार दे रहे हैं।
Well, the political war of words that is now erupted in the state, with the BJP having accused the Congress Sarkar of issuing permanent residence certificates to illegal immigrants to expand its vote bank. The Congress, however, has hit back, alleging that the BJP is using SIR to disenfranchise genuine Indian voters.
She is in the cabinet of Mr. Narendra Modi. She has to criticize Mr. Amit Shah for having let these Bangladeshis to come up to Karnataka. Between Bangladesh and Karnataka, it is almost about 4,000 kilometers. How did Mr. Amit Shah allow them to come and settle down here in Karnataka? There are no Bangladeshis. They just want to defranchise all the genuine and real Indians from the voter list.
Well, Akshara, the state government is of the opinion saying that they are only issuing the PRC as an address-proof document and not as a citizenship card, and it cannot be used either to avail any government benefits or schemes.
Yes, the Karnataka state government has, regarding this particular issuance of this particular notification regarding the PRC, the permanent residential certificate, has stated that they are doing this in order to help the citizens to ensure that they retain the voting rights. The Chief Minister who issued the notification and spoke about it has said that it can be done through online or offline as well. And they have given certain criteria based on which this PRC, the permanent residential certificate, could be issued. And the stand of the state government is that they are only trying to help that genuine voters retain their voting rights. They have the authority and the right to do so, being the government, and can pass the legislation and the laws as well. So based on that, they have issued the notification, and that's the defense coming in from the Karnataka state government, stating that the PRC could be issued by them, and they are doing it in order to help the citizens to retain their voting rights, and which now has been flagged by the BJP here in the state of Karnataka.
So is this exercise taking place simultaneously with the SIR?
Yes, this particular notification was released on June 29th, and since then, as the Chief Minister himself has announced that they'll be facilitating the citizens to ensure that they get these certificates. And as I mentioned earlier, both online and offline centers have also been set up. And regarding the offline centers, they can go to Karnataka one, Bangalore one, so such offices, and they can get their permanent residential certificates by giving all the documents such as the residency documents.
Yes,
and
because
also
Shobha,
the Aadhaar card
Karandlaje is of the opinion saying that only centre holds the authority to grant citizenship, and it also goes against a one nation, one citizenship rule. Congress, however, she has been blaming is attempting to derail the SIR by issuing the PRCs to legitimize illegal immigrants and providing them with benefits to enroll them as vote bank. Thank you very much for the moment, Akshara, for joining in.